ABC 36 Storm Team Forecast.
Well, Dandy Monday here in central and eastern Kentucky, that is an understatement. It felt more like mid-June instead of mid-April here. Afternoon highs low to mid-80s. Now, in the coming days through the midweek, several rain and storm chances pretty isolated this evening and for the day tomorrow. It's really Wednesday that we're focusing on. That's when we're going to have our best threat of organized severe weather, especially here in the Bluegrass points to the west and north, at least at this point, and then some cooler air on the way for the upcoming weekend. Our Viper radar is quiet for now. Our severe threat this evening is conditional. So far, things have not popped up because we've got some warmer air in the mid-levels. It's kind of suppressing or capping things. Our visible satellite really showing some of those scattered clouds that have been developing, some organized activity just to our east. You see all the lightning strikes with those storms that have gone up in eastern West Virginia, parts of northern Virginia, and over toward Baltimore and Washington, D.C., also through the mountains of western North Carolina. But we are high and dry. The trick is there's a boundary to the north that's going to drop in here, and obviously we've got warm and somewhat moist air in place. Mount Sterling, live camera there in front of Montgomery County Courthouse, 81, so it is warm across the board. How about low to mid 80s? 85 Manchester, 84 Williamsburg, Somerset, 85 in Monticello. Same drill throughout the Ohio and Tennessee Valley. It's 84 in Louisville. They set a record at 87 today. And some of the dew points, especially out west, are over 60. That's when you start to feel it's a little bit muggy out there, and that's enough available moisture to kind of help trigger showers and thunderstorms. The boundary, again, is laying right to our north. That's going to drop in this area of low pressure to the west. That's going to cause a lot of problems potentially tonight in Nebraska and Kansas, where they may see a bit of a severe weather outbreak, and then that will edge a little bit farther eastward tomorrow. Futurecast here in the short term. You can see a few specks of yellow and even orange in there. Now, so far, again, nothing has gone up, but as we head into the evening hours, that may in fact be the case. So don't be deceived by the fact that, oh, well, it's been a nice sunny day. There's no threat at all. Again, it's conditional, but it is there because that front's dropping in. And then tomorrow we'll start out around 60 or so and work our way back toward the 80-degree mark. The irony is we're not looking at a tornado threat this evening. It's actually the larger hail threat that's the most concerning given the setup. That's why they upped it to level 2, more concentrated off to our east and back to the west. And earlier I showed you this little hatched area, as we call it, where we could see some larger hail if in fact we do see things materialize. The criteria for severe hail is 1 inch, which is about the size of a quarter. That hatched area is over or around 2 inches. So you're talking golf ball or maybe even greater, just with the dynamics and the setup. Not saying that is going to happen, but nevertheless, it is on the table. So tomorrow, I think mainly dry here. And then we'll see that boundary begin to push on through. And as the front lifts northward, notice how, again, the severe threat edges closer tomorrow, Wednesday. That is our day of concern here in yellow. Lexington, Cincinnati, down the river, down Bluegrass Parkway. All modes of severe weather look to be on the table then. And I think we'll see just a quick break on Thursday. And then we've got another front coming in on Friday. Not expecting any severe weather out of it, but what it will do, it'll usher in some cooler air for the upcoming weekend. So check out your 7-day forecast here. That 80 tomorrow, we may actually overachieve that yet again. Watching for the strong storm threat on Wednesday, dry Thursday, and then afternoon highs for the upcoming weekend. Few showers on Saturday morning, possibly down south on Sunday. But again, those afternoon highs only into the mid to upper 50s.